The first Havant railway station was built in 1847 by the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway 500 metres to the east as a small wayside station called Havant Halt. It was demolished after a serious fire and a newer station was then built 200 metres west to serve the then new London and South Western Railway Portsmouth Direct Line. This station was also demolished so that a bigger station could be built 300 metres further west to serve the new Hayling Island branch line. It had 3 platforms, one for the Hayling Island line and 2 for the stopping mainline services. Prior to the grouping, the Battle of Havant took place between the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway and the London South Western Railway, when the two railway companies fought for the right to use London, Brighton and South Coast Railway tracks into Havant in order for the London South Western Railway to reach Portsmouth. Havant was the terminus for the Hayling branch services until late in 1963. Apart from the platform, there was a runaround loop, a siding serving a warehouse, and a water column supplied by a circular metal water tank located to the signal box. In the spring of 1966, the Hayling Island tracks were removed. The space they occupied was later replaced with a car park and a fence on the south side of the platform. As part of the Waterloo to Portsmouth electrification, the station was completely rebuilt in 1938. The number of tracks was increased from 2 to 4, 2 for stopping services and 2 for non-stop generally express services. The northernmost of the 2 fast tracks, as mentioned above, was later removed, and the remaining fast through track was also removed in late 2006. Judging by the new track layout east of the station, this arrangement seemed to be permanent. After the engineering work of 2007 was finally completed after a lengthy delay had lasted from the beginning of the year, the station's 2 platforms became bi-directional platforms. This means that both platforms can be used for trains going in either direction, such as when the fast Waterloo services, the XX34 is running late behind the slow Waterloo service, the XX40. This means that the slower service may be placed on platform 1, which services to London go on, and wait while the faster service is brought in onto platform 2, and then overtaken the slower service so that it makes up the time it lost and not lose more time while waiting to overtake the slower services up the Hazelmere station. So we begin here at Havant with 444042, working the 0703 South Western Railway service from London Waterloo to Weymouth. And as that departs, we see the arrival of 444016 and 444029 with the 0703 London South Western Railway service from Portsmouth Harbour to London Waterloo. Next out to depart is 377468 with the 0707 Southern Railway service from Brighton to Portsmouth Harbour. Arriving next into the station is 377101, working the 0710 Southern Railway service from Southampton Central to Brighton. Arriving next behind that is 377323, working the 0713 Southern service from Portsmouth and Southsea to Littlehampton. Next to arrive through the darkness is 444009 and 444040 with the 0717 South Western Railway service from Poole to London Waterloo. Next out to depart is 377152 with the 0719 Southern Railway service from Gatwick Airport to Southampton Central. Next in to arrive is 444038 and 444015 with the 0723 South Western Railway service from Port of Harbour to London Waterloo. Next out to depart is 377114, working the 0728 Southern Railway service from Port of Harbour to London Victoria. Arriving next into the station is 377327, working the 0734 Southern Railway service from Littlehampton to Portsmouth and Southsea. Arriving right on his heels is 377436, working the 0739 Southern service from Brighton to Southampton Central. Up next to depart is 377468, working the 0746 Southern service from Port of Harbour to Brighton. Next in to arrive is 377424, working the 0749 Southern Railway service from London Victoria to Port of Harbour. And arriving right on his heels is 450094 with the 0753 South Western Railway service from London Waterloo to Port of Harbour. Next out to depart from the station is 377410, working the 0753 Southern Railway service from Southampton Central to London Victoria. Final arrival of the session is 444022 and 444001, with the 0803 South Western Railway service from Port of Harbour to London Waterloo. And your final train of the session is 444012, working the 0803 South Western Railway service from London Waterloo to Weymouth. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed what you saw, click on the 2 videos here at the end screen. Helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new and got this far. And we'll see you all in the next video, folks, wherever that may take us. We'll see you then, folks.